welcome, welcome. I'm going to tell you today about some very special spots to visit in Jamaica. Some of them you might be familiar with them, and others are like a little bit off the beaten track, so you may not be so familiar. These are truly Jamaica's hidden gems. But before I get into that, I just want to thank all of my subscribers for your ongoing support and your contribution to the channel, because in your comments you share your stories and they're awesome stories. So thank you for that. And about a couple days ago, I hit 5,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you. So today I'm actually doing my 31st video, and this is just 6 months after my first video, which I could have sworn would have been like one and done. So a big thanks to all of you. Big up. So anyway, I've been reading about mineral baths around the world, and knowing what I do about the properties of Jamaica's waters, I'm really surprised that we don't have more visitors flocking to Jamaica's shores, because with all this wellness movement and everything, I would be like, Jamaica has so much to offer here, okay? And I read a top 10 list of countries with healing waters that you should visit, and this includes places like Italy, Japan, Russia, Chile, Hungary, Iceland, Colorado, Turkey, Switzerland, and even China. Jamaica is not on that list at all. So, yet in Jamaica we have places like Milk River Bath in Clarendon, where the hot springs or the geothermal waters are known for their outstanding healing properties. And at Milk River, it's actually known to be more radioactive, like 5 times more radioactive than one of the world's most renowned spas. So in fact, as a matter of fact, because it's so radioactive, they tell you at that spa not to go in the water for more than 20 minutes at a time. And if you're there to stay the night, for example, and you have access to it all day, they're saying 20 minutes at a time, no more than 3 times a day. So that just shows you how powerful it is, And this location is it's in Clarendon, and it's a small 20-room hotel, and there's 6 baths. And if you want to go there just to go to the bath, it's like 600 Jamaican dollars per person for like 15 minutes in the bath. And these are private baths with doors. You go in there, you have your privacy. 2 people or a few more can go in there, and they're big enough. They're fairly big. And if you want to go and say as a couple to spend the night and to enjoy the baths and not be rushed to have to leave and drive back on the road, I think it's like about $10,000 for the double occupancy room, and this includes dinner and breakfast and access to the baths. And that's about they charge about 150 US for the double occupancy room, breakfast, dinner, etc. So anyway, the story of this bath is that back in the 18th century, a slave who had been brutally beaten and thrown into a dungeon somehow got out. He escaped and he ran away, and he found this spring, and he was really badly wounded, and he went in the water. And then, I don't know why, but he went back. And when he went back, everybody was looking at him, and even the owner of the property, probably who had had him badly beaten, was surprised at how quickly his wounds healed. And the owner said to him, if you promise to show me where the water is that you swam in, because I guess the story was out, then I will never ever have you beaten again. And this was done. I don't know if this is just like old wives' tales, but this is the story I heard. And anyway, the owner, I think his name was Jonathan Ludford. Jonathan Ludford. He then surrounded the place and captured it as his own. And apparently when he died, the Jamaican government inherited the property. And in 1974, the baths were built and opened to the public. And the waters at Milk River are said to cure rheumatism, gout, neuralgia, sciatica, lumbago, nerve conditions, and liver disorder. That's a lot of stuff. I've visited the baths myself, and it's not like fancy Swiss, extravagant spa scenario, but it's beautiful. It's away, and I say off the beaten track, and it's relaxing and it's peaceful and invigorating, like really rejuvenating. That was my experience. And there's another spot called Firewater, which is on Windsor Road in St. Anne's Bay. And I'm almost embarrassed to say that I didn't find out about this one until I left Jamaica and I lived in St. Anne. Like, talk about best kept secret. So anyway, this place, the story is that a 15-year-old girl discovered it because she was burning out a wasp nest in a citrus tree. And when I guess she was finished, she threw the fire stick or the whatever she had in the water, thinking that this would put out the flame, and instead the flame blew up. So she ran home and she said to her parents, must be a duppy in the river, must be a duppy. And they told her that their ancestors used to go there for healing from this water. Now guys, this water has literal flames coming on top of the water. And you have people there who live in the area and they come and they put their hand in the fire, and people go there and they get healing. And scientists went there and they're like, what is this? So scientists came there from France, from Italy, from Germany, and they were digging down like 15,500 feet beneath the ground to see, well, there must be oil down there if fire is coming out of the water, and they found no such thing. So about 3 years later, they sent back a report and they said, yes, the water is rich in minerals and it has a lot of sulfur, which explained the fire. And that water now is known to cure headache, backache, stress, saltness, right? Allergies, glaucoma, cataracts, and all kinds of things. So there's one more location now. It's called Nanny Falls, and it's near to Moortown, which is one of the two settlements that the Maroons settled in. And to go to this, you have to go to Moortown, and you have to get a guide who will take you through the bush for like a 1-hour trek through the bush to get to these falls, another hidden gem, obviously. And the falls are cool water, and they also have healing properties. And I think that because they know that it's like the isolation and the natural environment is so important to this, they keep it to a minimum of who can go in at a time and so forth, which you know is a good thing. So anyway, this is amazing. Like, these are some wonderful spots, and I think there's some more regularly known ones, which is like Rockfoot Mineral Bath near to Cement Factory. I think it might even be owned by them. But my husband used to go there as a boy with his father, and we took our children there a few times. It's like a big swimming pool, and it's got fountains of this mineral water that come into the pool, so it's constantly being circulated. And there is oh gosh, what's another one? There's Bath Mineral Fountain, and these, like, so Jamaica is full of this stuff. Like, people should be coming there all the time to get their healing and to enjoy this natural healing property water. So you know what, Jamaica is full of gems. It's full of things like this to explore, and every day is an adventure, and I just love Jamaica, as you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free, share it with your friends, your family, people who are planning to visit Jamaica. Give them an idea of what they can do, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, give me the thumbs up. See you next time.